Well, hello there, how are we getting on? So we're back again with another video. So this one's not really Sun related, but so if you don't want to watch it, skip now and fast forward to the end. Just because it's the Championship Playoff Final, I just thought I'd jump on and give my thoughts on how I think the final's going to go between Coventry and Luton. Also, over the past few weeks when I've done the prediction videos, there's been quite a few Luton fans and Coventry fans comment on the videos and they've been watching them, so thank you for that anyway, I appreciate it. So I just thought I'd do a little video, a little preview video of how I think it'll go. So I don't want any pelters at the end when I give you my predictions from both sets of fans. It's just my honest opinion. Just before we start, if you can see on the screen there, we've just hit 40,000 views. Absolutely massive achievement for me and for the channel. For bigger channels, they probably get that in one video, but just a small channel like this, giving my own personal views on something and a little bit of football in general is massive. So thank you to everybody who's watched the videos over the past 6-7 months when I started in August last year. Massive achievement, and let's just keep on growing and keep on going. So thank you to each and every one of you who's took the time to like, subscribe and to watch the videos over the past 6-7 months. But onto the playoff final on Saturday. So Coventry take on Luton. Obviously Coventry beat Middlesbrough in their game, deserved it over the two legs, got a 0-0 draw in the home game. You would have fancied Middlesbrough to win the second leg, but fair play to Coventry, a great goal from Gustavo Hamer, got them the 1-0 win, professional performance, and on they go to the final. And obviously, as we know, Luton beat us in the semis. We give them a really good game in the first game, possibly could have been more than the 2-1, but ended up going down there defending a 1-0 lead. But they did a proper job on us the second game. The second leg could have been 4, 5 or 6 on the night. Absolutely battered us. So fair play, the two best teams probably at Wembley to fight out the £135 million game, as it's called, isn't it? Massive for both teams. Luton, what a fantastic achievement. Like 9 years ago, they were in the National League, weren't they? And to come where they've come, absolutely fantastic. And Coventry, they've had the ups and downs over the years. Now at the beginning of the season with the stadium issues, the pitch not being ready. So again, I think they were second off bottom, I think, weren't they, early part of the season, and to finish like they've done, fantastic achievement at both clubs, and I'm looking forward to a really good final. I think it'll be a really, really tight game. I can probably see it going all the way, if I'm honest, but I'll touch on that a little bit later. But if we look at the two teams, and the streaks between the two of them, we've got the stats here. Coventry are unbeaten Luton are unbeaten in 9 games against Coventry. Coventry hadn't kept a clean sheet in the previous 5. Luton have been the first team to score in the previous 5 games, and they've been the first half winner in 4 of the last 5 games. So we all know football's not based on football on stats. Excuse that noise outside if you can hear that. I've got loads of drilling going on at my door. I thought I'd escaped it, but I haven't. So if you can hear that, I apologise. But we on stats, Luton have the upper hand. We know football, and this occasion is not going to be based on stats. It's going to be which team handles the occasion on the day. There's some key battles going to be on the day. We've got obviously Victor Gyökeres is going to be up against Tom Lockyer, so that's going to be a key battle. At the other end, the Callum Doyle, the young lad, how's he going to handle Carlton Morris? 2 big strong centre forwards at either end of the pitch. You've got the likes of Gustavo Hamer in midfield for Coventry, who showed his quality in the second leg against Middlesbrough. You've got Amari Bell, you've got and Panzer, for Luton. So it's going to be a big game. Can Luton handle a big pitch at Wembley? They're used to playing against, especially at home. The pin teams in a tight ground. The fans are, get on side and they're that close to the pitch. It's an intimidating atmosphere at Wembley. They're not going to get that. So could that affect them? but they're two completely different styles as well. We know Luton a big, direct, physical team, but they can play a bit as well when needed. And Coventry, like I said, they look for Gyökeres in behind and try to hit teams on the break. So it's going to be a really, really fascinating encounter. Both games this season have ended in draws. I think it was 1-1 and 2-2. I think the second game was a little bit feisty. I think Coventry had a man sent off and there was about 5 or 6 yellow cards. So it'll be interesting to see if that spills over into the final. But I think, like I say, I think it's going to be a really, really tight game. First half of these games are kind of always tight. No team wanting to give teams away. Then when it kind of opens up into the second half. But I've just got a feeling that this is going to go all the way. I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw in extra time, and then when it gets to penalties, anything can happen. As you know, who holds the nerve, who's got the better penalty takers. So even though I'm sitting on the fence, I'm in the game. I'm gonna just edge it and say Luton will win the final on penalties. That's my prediction. I've just got a sneaky feeling. They've been the third best team in the division this year. They finished miles above everybody else. So, like I said, I know it doesn't work that on the day, but I'm going to go for Luton just to edge it on penalties, and we'll see how it goes. But Coventry fans, Luton fans, let me know what you think in the comments below. Obviously, Coventry fans, you weren't going to agree with that. The form that you're in, you're going to think your team's going to win, which is understandable. But that's just my honest opinion. But let us know what your thoughts are below. And we might do a little review video afterwards, after the game, just to see how it went. But good luck to both sides. Have a fantastic day out at Wembley. He's deserved it over the season. Two good sides, probably the two, without wanting to be too disrespectful, the two less fashionable teams out of the 4 that was in the playoffs, shall we say. But like we say, they're there on merit. The hard work pays off, and great managers as well. Mark Robbins has done a great job, and Rob Edwards again done a fantastic job with Luton coming in for Nathan Jones. So all the best. Have a great day out at Wembley, both sets of fans, and hope you get the result you wanted. But like I say, thanks for watching. It's greatly appreciated. Look out, Sunderland fans, for some news coming out over the few days. We'll be looking at the retain list and what have you. We might do a little bit of an end of season preview as well. But thanks for watching it. Again, I appreciate it. Please give the video a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Be greatly appreciated. But until next season, if there's not any more videos, take it easy, stay safe, and we'll speak soon.